What is up, भाइयों? क्या हाल चाल? Welcome to the brand new live stream. क्या हाल है भाइयों? so great. शो देख रहे भाई, लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को। इवेंट के 2-3 मैच बाकी थे खेलना। मैंने कॉइन नहीं उठाया भाई, ये वाला। बे कितना टाइम लगता है भाई? जो देख रहा है भाई, लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को, फटाफट से लाइक करना भाई उस स्ट्रीम को। जल्दी जल्दी से लाइक करो स्ट्रीम को। भाई तुम लोग देख के जाते हो भाई, लाइक नहीं करते भाई, लाइक करो ना, क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग? लाइक क्यों नहीं करते हो स्ट्रीम को? हैं? लेस को मेरी ना सोए अरे मोहन बागान का सपोर्टर आ गया भाई। मोहन बागान वाला सपोर्टर आया है भाई यार। ये RW बाय सच में LW खिला रहे हैं नेडवेट को?
A moment to savor for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm.
It's ultimate
The
Khan.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments. So that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a rare gift in a player so technically accomplished. Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's well positioned here. Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, shooting
And he
chance.
scores. Sharp, simple, satisfying.
Short,
He just
simple, and
knew what was
satisfying.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Press, press,
So
press.
far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue.
Chalo, Hazard.
Goes for a shot.
Bhai, he's too good, bro. Hazard is too good.
Goal. A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's been hooked away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Robertson running with intent. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
भाई जो जो देख रहा है लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को.
Now it's Eto, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. Yaya Toure. Hazard. It's Hazard!
It's Azza.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Madrid really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Kukcu.
The second period is on the way.
Batistuta. Coming on the
That has
field.
not gone well.
Number 20.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. No, and he shoots!
कुछ नहीं कर सकते भाई तुमने खुद बॉल ये किया है.
And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
A case now of complete control. He is just caressing the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Very nicely done. Hakimi just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he get on the end of this? Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good take, and is he in? Stojkovic. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Azar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure has a look and plays it forward. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Gets his head on it! And he hits the net. It could be
भाई गोल करके सेलिब्रेशन दे रहे चूतिया हाँ
terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think
तो
most of the
कस्टम
credit
दिखाऊंगा
has to
भाई
go
मैं
for
तो
the
फिर
ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the
अच्छा
perfect
भाई का
time.
कमबैक होने वाला है भाई का कमबैक होने वाला है
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
So could they be onto something here?
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Now there's a fight. Romario!
Desiree Doué.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nicely weighted ball. Robertson threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now the breakaway. Bellingham, decent chance! And how good was that?
how good is that
Really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
भाई का कमबैक हो गया भाई और एक गोल खा
So
के
smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments. He's going for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? Quick look, then plays it in. Nedved! Seedorf. There will be 4 extra minutes. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Tura. And that
कमबैक हो गया क्या भाई तुम्हारा
Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic.
Well, what are
to
your
be
thoughts
heavy
on today's
after the
game then,
final
Jim?
whistle today.
कमबैक तो नहीं हो रहा भाई तुम्हारा इधर जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को कौन सा कार्ड है इसमें हज़ार्ड में ये वाला चेल्सी अच्छा अच्छा हुआ बे चेल्सी वाला मिल गया बहन चोद चेस्ट डायरेक्ट बॉक्स सेपचेंको वाला देखते सेक्शन कैसा खेलता है। ये वाला शिवा पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ मैं, किसी के से पहले कभी नहीं खेला मैंने, रिव्यू नहीं किया था इससे पहले, कैसे खेलता है देखना पड़ेगा। टिंग 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 टिंग। जो देख रहा है भैया लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
अब इसका डबल टच नहीं
When
होता
it comes
भाई।
to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrich,
And Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
Shevchenko clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yaya Toure. Gerrard. And here's Torres. Threads one in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That ball looks a good one. Real chance!
रियल चांस
Manchester United!
मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड।
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Owen. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Gerrard. And they've got rid.
still best brother।
And it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Timber. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Lovely, now then. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Torres. Vardiol. Well timed, excellent interception. But It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he can clear it away. Manchester United are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Brzezinski, McAllister, Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good ball. Chance, surely! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
They have to
Well, you have to
equalize.
credit the desire there. These boys knew they were
भाई ये
in the battle.
बहुत स्लो है
They
भाई
did
वैन डाइक
exactly what
ब्रेंचो
was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they maybe...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers the ball. That's a decent clearance. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21. Shevchenko.
The second half then, just getting going.
Replace him is number 13.
Now there's a fine ball.
Substitution.
No foul, says the referee. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar! Azar! The man's a genius!
The man's a genius.
Magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United leading now.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Yaya Toure. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. And it's Vieira. That's good vision. He's had it taken off him. Cherki. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than
Okazaki.
anyone. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Azar. Big chance! Van Dijk can clear it away.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. Fernando Torres. And the shot!
भाई ये वैन डाइक बहुत घटिया खेलता है भैंचोद.
It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And now he has two. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And it's Vieira. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
भाई बैंडेक बहुत घटिया खेलता है भाई।
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Owen.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 42.
Manchester United pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Number 8.
This is a promising build-up.
Number 22. Thomas Rashitsky.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
McAllister.
That's a corner kick.
17.
जो देख रहे हैं भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को फटाफट से।
Rodri is there to clear. Tries one from range. That's another chance. I think that's offside.
भाई उधर से कौन मिस करता है भाई। हेलो हाय ब्रदर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल चाल? ये उधर से कौन मिस करता है भाई?
Cherky. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then.
Phil West.
Adams attempts a clearance. And it is half-time in extra time.
हाफ टाइम इन
Yes,
एक्स्ट्रा
extra
टाइम।
time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes.
और हिमू ब्रदर कहाँ से हो आप?
Do something. And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He'll try from distance.
Oh.
No, he had to, and yet he could not. And they're quick to get it back. Cherky. Now it's Torres. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish?
भाई इतना देर बाद रिएक्शन क्या नहीं
This
फिनिश
is it. Time is up. So we've done it. We've been there. We've gone the full 12 rounds.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. Cantona is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
so far so good Peter
Shevchenko is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really.
A swift riposte. So on to the second man. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Fernando Torres.
एक मिनट
Seconds
पढ़ता
ago.
हूँ रुको
Oh, you're not going to save that.
I am the new to this game for last few weeks. I am really confused which
This
control
goes
should I
another
use. Touch and flick control. Passing become easy and procedure, but shooting is really hard. And this control you are using right now should I एक मिनट रुक जाओ।
He knew exactly what he
And
wanted
this
to do.
control you are using right now is easy for shooting, but I am really uncomfortable in passing so much.
Okazaki is
Or
the
should I
first man
use?
to step
भाई
forward.
देखो मैं
Big character, big moment.
टच एंड फ्लिक यूज़ नहीं करता फिर मेरा जॉयस्टिक बस ऑफ है और मेरे को सब
He
कुछ
is the
बटन
first
ऑन
man
है
to step up.
क्योंकि मेरे को सब कुछ इसमें इजी लगता है बटन में
And he sticks it away.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
दिस इज द इजीएस्ट
He
प्ले
is
ब्रो
the fourth man to step forward for them.
जो मैं खेल रहा हूँ वो बहुत इजी है उसमें खेल सकते हो ट्राई दिस
Oh, no one's saving that. It's 3 each. McAllister, the last of the designated 5. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
What poise! What noise!
व्हाट
And the
वॉइस व्हाट
drama
नॉइस
continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Made it look easy.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
All eyes on him as he places the ball.
We're talking about a pressure penalty.
तुम्हें पता है भाई वरिष्ठ प्लेयर तो सीधा ही मारेगा
End of that.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United.
इवेंट के मैचेस करता हूँ भाई उसके बाद चलेंगे रैंक पुश करना ठीक है जो देख रहे हो लाइक ज़रूर कर देना भाइयों। लाइक नहीं करते हो भाई तुम लोग, देख के चले जाते हो स्ट्रीम, लाइक नहीं करते हो भाई। लाइक तो कम से कम करो भाई, स्ट्रीम को लाइक तो ज़रूर करना भाई, प्लीज़ लाइक ज़रूर करना है तुम लोगों को।
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
Real chance! It's in!
What the
Well,
fuck
once
is
more,
this,
it's
bro?
in, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And the finish! And no mistake.
Abhi, don't celebrate against me, bro.
Square, you score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rodri. And here's Torres. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Searching pass he's played there. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Arsenal leading now.
अबे तोरेस रन कर ले गांडू के बच्चे।
Everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Some really good ball movement. Joe! What a save by David Raya! Timber clears without hesitation. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And Yaya Toure! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. McAllister defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out towards the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Threads one in. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hazard. Now that's well seen too. Pass somewhat off target.
मेरे स्ट्राइकर्स क्या कर रहे हैं भाई?
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Juve, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no
क्या
man's
कर रहे हो
land.
भाई तुम लोग?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And this is Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Yaya Toure. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now he's got space here. Great ball. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Owen. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, Joe! Dispatched clinically. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that
क्या हो गया? गान फट
position,
गई?
it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7. Shevchenko.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shot a goal!
सिर्फ गोल उधर से गोल नहीं होता कुछ भी
Certainly
कर
not
लो.
what he had in mind. And here's Owen.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Azar. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Incredible!
भाई पैर के बीच में से कौन गोल खाता है भाई?
Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last...
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And time is up. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they
सारे
managed
का
to throw
उससे
it
क्या
all
कर रहा है?
away.
तूने गोल
The
खाया है
defeat
गांडू.
even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And now, please
So there it
join
is.
towards the
What
screen
struck you
for a
most about
special
that?
Yeah,
presentation
well, I've been on the
featuring
losing
best
side in games
performance
like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.
जो देख रहा है भाई वो लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को. इसके बाद थोड़ा खा के फिर आऊंगा, ठीक है? वो इनको उतारूंगा सेकंड हाफ.
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator, and punisher.
And here's Shevchenko. Gibbs White. And it's Thiago. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Shevchenko. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's definitely not his best. Gibbs White tries to pass it through. But that has not gone well. Rodri looking to play him in. Always takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
भाई क्या
Manchester
गंदा
United take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
This is a promising build-up. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super fine. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Diouf. Diouf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Caicedo.
Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Gibbs White.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Thiago. Gibbs White. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's half-time.
and it's half
Talking
time.
points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
भाई
and
शिवचेंको
purpose. Play
गंदा है
your
भाई
opponents know
बहुत
you're not
ज्यादा.
just going to quietly bow down.
De Ligt. To McAllister. Saliba. Gibbs White. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Rodri. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's made its way to him. And the through ball. Just the keeper in. He's had a shot! It's in! Manchester United are
Manchester
back on level
United.
terms. The movement movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Caicedo. Vieira. Hazard. Looking for the run. And he's there to clear it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Michael Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Kaut. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
मेरा सलीबा था कि मैं खेल रहा था.
Clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking to win it for them. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time. Yaya Toure! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
जो देख रहा है भाई वो लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 18. Fernando Torres.
Now it's Owen.
Substitution in progress.
McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're urging him to shapes to shoot!
Substitute.
Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. So just 15 minutes still to come. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So the
Pretty
very
rosy.
last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already.
बे रन ही नहीं करता भाई ये लोग.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's run loose here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caicedo gets across to intercept that.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's gone backward here. Oh, Waters, and again!
भाई क्या लकी गोल है भाई. क्लियर भी करते उधर करता है
They
चूतिया.
have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks.
Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. Manchester United take this the distance.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. Owen is over the first kick. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Juve is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Azar, second in line for them. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
क्या कर रहे हो भाई. ऐसे कितने गेस कर रहे हो इतना अच्छा.
Count, second to go. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
De Bruyne is the third man to step forward. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Manchester United are looking for comfort. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Manchester United are looking to save match point.
भाई हर एक बार उसका सेव दिया है मैंने भाई.
And that's done it.
भाई यार पूरा सबके
Manchester
सब मैंने
United
उसका
can
सेव किया है।
celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective.
चलो भाई मैं थोड़ा खा के आया, ठीक है, खा के आके मिला। Mature, sabay ta mature. जो देख रहे भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
A striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Shevchenko.
करना क्या चाहता है भाई?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Azar! Eden Azar! That is a beautiful thing! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
And Marmoush! And that's a tidy finish.
And Mamouche.
That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Marmouche demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Vieira. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Rodri. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Marmoush! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, super find. That's the keeper's ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yaya Toure. Rodri. Hazard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Manchester United kick off the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yaya Toure. Adams cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely. Now Shevchenko! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! They've
That's a sword, bro.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Shevchenko actually didn't do
उधर
an
से
awful
थोड़ी
lot
ना
wrong,
तुम्हें
to be
गोल
honest.
होगा भाई क्या
They've
लगता है
got a
तुम्हें
healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
Hazard. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Rodri does well not to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Owen. That's tidy. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. Hazard!
Hat-trick, my friend.
Oh!
Hat-trick, my friend.
He's got himself an absolute peach. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Chance! It's hit the upright. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they can break here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Silvesh. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Silvesh clears. And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! He's got a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18.
And now he has two. Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Manchester United.
Threads one in,
11.
and he welcomes it in.
Coming on the field.
And the shot!
Number 22.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Coming on
Lots
to
and lots of
replace him
changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's been... He's had a shot!
कोई रोको भाई हैजार्ड को, कोई रोको भाई.
Now, the results beyond doubt. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's got four. That is remarkable. So is that the decisive goal? Not much. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Hello attendees. This
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly...
Let's play 1v1. आ जाओ. बस स्नैपी भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. क्या हाल चाल ब्रदर? अबे रैबोना कितनी बार आएगा भाई? अबे भाई 3 स्किल वेस्ट हो गए मेरे. राइजिंग शॉट, ओके. डबल टच आजा भाई प्लीज. अरे नहीं, डबल टच ना तो. 1v1 प्लीज ब्रो. हाँ आ जाओ ना, कोई से ना, आ जाओ खेलते हैं. आ जाओ, ज्वाइन कर लो भाई. 3029 5800 ज्वाइन कर लो. रूम कोड दे रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है. जय जय श्री राम बोलेगा।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure.
भाई यार बहुत नॉइज आ रहा है बाहर से।
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
He's going for goal!
He's going for goal.
That is just a piece of art!
That is just a
As
piece of
optics go,
art.
This is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard, ambitious ball here. That's a decent clearance. And now the breakaway, looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Now he's running. Shot a goal! Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, good-looking ball. Guardiola. Played into space. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. And here's Azar. And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne.
India definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, good ball. And Shevchenko!
भाई इसका
Oh,
नहीं माना।
fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive jump. And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Done delicately. And he's quick to get rid. De Bruyne. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Azar. Shevchenko has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Hazard having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! Rude Hullet!
Root goal it.
Fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. He hit that like it. And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Azar, very much a man of this moment. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's an imaginative pass. Yaya Toure. And it's Seedorf. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
मारे
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
No way through. Pullet on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Eto'o. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their third corner. Towering header! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's done very well to get to that.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
I am Zlatan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 10. Hazard. Coming on the field. Number 17. Ibrahimovic.
Cleared away.
Number 11. Karl-Heinz
And this is
Rummenigge.
Messi.
Number 20. Messi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. Looking for the run. And that's been slipped through. Good read, needed to be. That's a good ball out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Maldini. This is a promising build-up. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri. Yamal. Deftly away. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. It's Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! A finish right from the top draw. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
भाई
And
इसकी
all of
गोलकीपर
us
ने इसको
glued
बचा
to
के
our
रखा
seats from
था।
the very beginning. Pullet voted man of the match and deservedly so.
अच्छा सेव दिया भाई इसको। गुड गेम ब्रो जी। देखते भाई 100 कॉर्नर ठीक है 100 में मेरे को मिल सकता है क्या ओस्मान डेम्बेले you're bullied it crazy I know bro उससे ज़्यादा क्रेजी हज़ार्ड है भाई बस हर इस मैच में खेल नहीं पाया उतना ज़्यादा नहीं मिलता इस 100 में मैच हिस्ट्री अभी बढ़िया खेल रहा था अच्छा खेला इसने भी तरुण भाई ने भी अच्छा खेला बहुत पर मैं तरुण भाई को एक सजेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि 3 डिफेंस मत खेलो भाई आई एम ज़लातन इब्राहिमोविच भाई जो देख रहा है भाई लाइक ज़रूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को और जो न्यू हो चैनल में सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर देना, ठीक है?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective,
related Dean
pushing
Howson.
people back by almost joining in
भाई रियल
central
मैड्रिड को
midfield
भाई
himself.
हरवाता वही
You know,
है.
he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rahul, driving forward. Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear. Seedorf running with the ball. Now it's Hazard. Rahul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's made its real chance!
पता है ब्लॉक तू उधर ही करे, यही करेगा.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hazard.
बहुत ज़्यादा हैबिटस
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. Pinches it off him. Raul. Maldini. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Eto. And he's got away from him. That's put paid to the danger.
भाई इसके उधर ही क्यों मारना है तेरे को, साइड में मारना.
Oh, good ball. Raul, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Hazard, and he's lost his man here. Wriggles his way through. He's found some space.
भाई मार ले
Well, the
शॉट.
movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Eto. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to
Guys,
adjust the
yours your
balance
goal
of your
miss
team.
कर
I
रहा हूँ
mean,
मैं बहुत।
you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. Shot could be on.
भाई फेक शॉट दिखाओ ना, फेक शॉट दिखाओ ना, क्या कर रहे हो भाई? फेक शॉट कर रहा हो तुम, नहीं कर रहे हो।
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pull it. No, that's been intercepted. And he is shoots! And he's stuck it away.
नहीं stuck in a
They
way.
have done it! They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Massaro. Seedorf. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Azar. Oh, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Hullet. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that is a little undercooked.
अरे निकलो एटो भाई, क्या?
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's in on goal. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's quick to get rid. And they're quick to get it back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Azar, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
For each block, please report.
कम बैक, ओहो कम बैक भाई का कम बैक है भाई। कौन सा फॉर्मेशन है भाई? कहाँ का फॉर्मेशन है भाई? वो ट्रिपल टू खेल लेती इससे बढ़िया.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quality ball. Great ball if he can... Gerrard!
पता है भाई
That's
उधर
what
ही
you
मारेगा
call
मेरे को.
inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
इसलिए तो इतना प्रेस करवाया तेरे से ही.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there.
सेवा.
Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Oh, easy pickings there. He'll try to keep this alive. Eto. Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Gerrard!
कुछ भी भाई.
And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a... He's had a shot!
चल खाटू.
Scored!
क्या दिखाता है तू मेरे को?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Hullet has the space to scheme. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar driving on and making good progress. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception.
लंबा है भाई कौन?
Knocks it into space.
भाई पूरा सब
And
थोड़ी
the
लंबा है.
shot! It's in! Brazil are back in business. He does it all with an air of
भाई बॉल
efficiency
जीतना था बे
and
तेरे को.
simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
All
Any
square.
thoughts
Okay.
on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1
चल
the
ये तो
score.
गोल है भाई, रोक नहीं पाया।
And so the action is resumed.
अबे भाई ये तो क्यों क्यों कूदना है
What
भाई?
a stop. Had to be at his very best.
And he could have done himself a massive favour.
He's in one. Goes for a shot.
भाई ये तो के बच्चे क्यों कूदना है वो वाला?
Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about the shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Eto!
एटो लॉस की मार।
And that was probably asking just too much. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, it really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. They want to be quick to recover this. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Howrah, and he's let fly. It is close, but that is the last of it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
बस 66% हो गया। स्टार्ट कर ले भाई। स्टार्ट कर ली भाई। जो देख रहे हो भाइयों लाइक कर देना।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
अजीब चूतिया बंदा।
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
What?
Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. No way through. That's good vision. Look at the space here. Good take. Hazard! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Opts for safety. Still goalless at the moment. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bremer. Could be danger here. Oh, that's nice. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
भाई साहब।
India definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That looks a good ball through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's picked out the run. It's shapes to shoot! He's delivered
भाई
all
कितना
right!
जोर से गुड मॉर्निंग ब्रो। हाँ पता है तू
And a
अभी उठा है
trademark
गांडू
move
इसलिए इतना देर
enters
से
the
आया।
inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Stood up well to him there.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it.
ফোর্টনাইট ডাউনলোড করেছি না,
He is
কালকে আর
offering some
খুলিনি,
sort
কালকে
of an
শুয়ে
apology
পড়েছিলাম।
there.
Well, the pass wasn't good
আপাতত
enough,
এসে স্ট্রিমই
and
করছি,
he
রাত্রিবেলা আজকে
knows
করে
it.
রাখবো।
It's Ibrahimovic! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very well...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
स्टार्ट कर दे भाई, क्या ही देखता रहता है भाई इतना ज्यादा।
Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pull it. Chance here to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. O'Shea. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Azar! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. An exchange of stares, and here we go. It's a goal! Not a
It's
twitch,
a goal.
not a blink.
That's a good penalty.
एडवांस
The
हैप्पी
keeper
बर्थडे।
commit early,
अभी एडवांस
set
हैप्पी बर्थडे,
himself
आज
up
तो
for
5 तारीख है
quite a
भाई।
comfortable finish.
बाय द वे थैंक यू ब्रदर।
Madrid leading now. Stojkovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some really good ball movement. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot!
He's too
No
smooth bro।
mistake.
6 7 8
And this is getting better and better.
भाई ये
The
हैजार्ड इज
step,
टू
the
स्मूथ ब्रो।
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the
3
thrust
दिन।
to get there is one thing, having the composure to score
अबे 14
is
तारीख
another.
बाकी, 14 तारीख আমার, 14 तारीख। आज 9 दिन बाकी, 9 दिन। बस कर भाई। किसके लिए बस करूं भाई?
Number 8, Schneider. Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that
It's Neymar! Oh my word, that is
अबे
quite
उधर से क्या गोल
something!
खा रहे हो?
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He has given that the lot. bang.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And very quickly, the substitute made
पर
his
लोग के
mark.
पास क्या है
I
भाई, मैंने
think the
तो ठीक भी
manager's
दिया
claiming
है,
an assist here.
हैजर्ड नहीं हका है भाई.
India cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Throw in. He's going for goal.
बे हर बार थोड़ी ना होता है गांडू.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
अबे
Right
क्या कर
guard
रहे हो?
spots it and intercepts. Bremer. To Pepe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that was very necessary. That's a throw.
हेलो ब्रदर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. क्या हाल चाल? प्रियांक प्रियांकुंजारू, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रदर. क्या हाल चाल, कैसे हो भाई आप? जो जो न्यू हो भाई सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर देना, और स्ट्रीम को जो जो देख रहे हो भाई लाइक ज़रूर कर देना भाई.
Number 7, Ito. Coming on the field is number 4, Shevchenko.
अबे
Madrid
क्या कर
clearly
रहे हो?
have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's De Bruyne. Burak Yilmaz. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Pepe kept his eye on it,
There will
and
be
he's
5
there.
minutes added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Pele in acres of space out wide. De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! Well taken goal.
अबे भाई टाइम हो चुका है ब्रो. कैन यू
Absolutely
गिव सम
level at
पॉइंट?
the last. Another moment of
क्यों
magic.
भाई?
A real wow moment.
That's what he
दान
lives for,
पेटी खोल के
Peter.
रखा है
Not
क्या
a lot
मैंने?
more to add.
And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
भाई यार 64% की हो गया. बहन चो 3-3 मैच ड्रॉ हो गया भाई लगातार. भाई अगर तुम्हें जितना भी कॉइन चाहिए ना उसके हिसाब से मेरे को यूपीआई कर दो. मैं तुम्हें भाई माय अकाउंट इज़ वेरी लो कलेक्शन, प्लीज़ हेल्प मी टू सम कॉइन्स. हाँ कोई नहीं, क्यों नहीं भाई. तुम एक काम करो, ठीक है, मैं यूपीआई दे रहा हूँ. उधर यूपीआई में कर लो, मेरे को पैसे सेंड कर दो, मैं तुम्हें कॉइन बाई करके देता हूँ. है ना, सबसे बढ़िया है ये चीज़। तुम्हें जितने भी कॉइन चाहिए होगा, ठीक है, मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं उसको देख लेता हूँ भाई उतना कॉइन कितने में आता है, तुम मेरे को उतना यूपीआई कर दो, ठीक है, मैं तुम्हें खरीद के देता हूँ, मेरे को अकाउंट सेंड कर दो, मैं तुम्हें खरीद के दे दूंगा, सिंपल।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
पहले जाके लाइक कर लो भाई, जो देख रहा है स्ट्रीम को।
And that gets things running. Well, to so many, he is, of course, a fantasy hero, a walking work of art, the phenomenon that is CR7.
Yeah, an incredible footballer. So many of his peers are on their way down, if not retired, but not him. His game may be a little different, his position may be different, but the way he approaches the game is very much the same. He's only in it for one thing, Peter.
For winning.
For scoring and winning.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No, it's come to nothing. Wan-Bissaka. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Rooney. Kaka. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
अरे यार इसके मालदीन अच्छा खेल रहा है भाई।
And that interception was most necessary. Chance for a shot! He is
Check my account of eFootball, then you decide to send me some money or coin.
himself an absolute.
भाई एक बात बताओ,
There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
मैं इधर का दान पेटी खोल के रखा हूँ।
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while.
क्या coin गिव अवे चल रहा है इधर?
Straight back to your opposition.
Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Rooney touches it back. That's very neat. And he can thump it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Pullet gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Shevchenko, this is my name. Ashwin, हाँ कोई सीन ना।
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Kaka.
There will be 1 minute
Shevchenko.
added time.
And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end.
This is my name Ashwin, in Efootball name is Ashwin. Okay, समझ गया, कोई सीन ना, मैं तुम्हारा अकाउंट रिव्यू कर दूंगा।
Well, so far
पर इस पे आप मत करो आके कि कॉइन चाहिए, मैं गिव अवे नहीं करता भाई।
to resist change at this stage.
गिव अवे करने के लिए मेरे को खुद से पैसे होने चाहिए, पैसे।
Putting them into the driving seat.
मैं खुद गरीब हूँ भाई।
The second period is underway. Now he's got space here, and this is Eto. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot, surely!
It's okay, but it's okay.
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Eto certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might
कोई
try
सीन ना
it before
brother.
the ball arrived. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. And here's Shevchenko. Brilliantly cut out. It's Azar!
अरे bro. उसने लास्ट में टैकल कर दिया भाई.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Hazard. Pull it. Never out of the action for very long. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Hullet. And here's Azar. And he is deftly away. Well, they've got it again. And he... Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No way through. Pull it. Hazard. He's being urged to shoot.
Shevchenko.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Shevchenko really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. Big chance! Off the post. And they're back on the ball again. And he welcomes
भाई
him in.
बंदे ने इतने मेहनत से भाई गोल करने की ट्राई की, ठीक है, वो भी उसका जाके क्रॉस बार में लगा.
And how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
स्टार्ट कर ले भाई, इतना क्या है भाई, स्टार्ट कर लो. नंबर 7 Shevchenko.
Number 10, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17,
Costa Curta.
Ibrahimovic.
Rijkaard picks it up out wide.
Bellingham.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Progress.
And it's hoisted clear. Defending was strong and firm. And the through ball.
Minutes has been indicated.
Rooney. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's that.
And that's that.
Can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better.
मैं 3-3 मैच ड्रॉ हो गया था भाई यार. जो जो देख रहे हो फटाफट से लाइक करो भाई उस स्ट्रीम को। अच्छा नया डेम्बेले कैसा है? नया डेम्बेले मेरे को ओपोनेंट में आया भी नहीं है। नया डेम्बेले और नया ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस और क्या क्या आया था और एक क्या था। और इतने मेरे पास बेल भी ओपोनेंट में भाई नहीं आया भाई। बेल मार्सेलो ये वगैरह भी भाई नहीं आया है।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Monumental location.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Oh, that's another chance! Baresi gets over and intercepts.
Madrid would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nicely shaped ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, chance!
कितना देर तक अटका के रखोगे मेरे शिंक को?
Julie reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to
काट दिया क्या?
and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
उसने काट ही दिया भाई। फ्रस्ट्रेट होके काट दिया बंदे ने भाई। हैं अभी कौन सा ग्लिच हो गया था ये
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the
जो देख रहे हैं भाई लाइक जरूर कर देना स्ट्रीम को
to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Any attack containing Rahul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when
Eto, he's through on goal here. McAllister. Gerrard. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Raul. And this is Kakitani. That's tidy.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in here. Filippo Inzaghi. Toure spots it and intercepts. Inzaghi threads one in, and this is Raul. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Azar. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Impressive jump! It's a throw-in. No, that's been intercepted. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He is through here. And that is well cleared. Good ball, good take. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him.
what
Oh, what? And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That was nice. He's got away. And Dyke did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
बुलेट उतना ऊंचा नहीं जाना था तेरे को भाई बहुत ऊपर चला गया
Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added
Looking
time.
for the run. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
more open second half
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super find. Neuer
अबे मैनुअल नोयर भाई
gets his hands on the ball. Ferdinand cuts it out. Just about up to the hour now. That's been cut out, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Eto. It's a searching pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And he can clear it away. Hazard.
अबे बहुत ऊपर आता है भाई ये
Grateful arms of the keeper. Some resolute defending there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's found a way past. That's going to go a long way. Madrid are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And the counter is on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pull it. And no, that was never going to make it. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Shevchenko.
Shevchenko पे मतलब इसने सबके सब ये ऑरेंज बूस्टर में पैक में मार के रखा है, सबके सब ऑरेंज बूस्टर इसने। ये देखो भाई विक्टर ओसिमन, ये इससे क्या बंदा है भाई, कैसे से बंदे भाई। एक पिक नहीं मिलेगा तो क्या भाई, हम लोग इससे खेलेंगे भाई। मतलब अलग ही लेवल का बंदा है।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And it's Kukchu, looking for options for movement, aimed at the first, and a header! Goal! The first significant strike. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
इसकी माँ ना चौधी मैंने, रुक जाओ। Fucking gay bro.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! And he hits the net! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Torres!
ये क्या खेल रहा है भाई?
From Fernando Torres! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too.
Takes a shot! Sensational from Eto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for the run. Tadic gets a cross in.
Servette clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look,
अबे
it's the width
चूतिया है
that's
क्या
providing
सिच्चिंग
this
को भाई?
momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to.
Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Oh, good finish. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid now just needing one.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cannavaro tries to play it through. That's been cut out. Well played. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cannavaro. Rafa Silva knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
अरे पहले बॉल पकड़ ले भाई.
Tadic.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pull it. Eto. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling. And the finish! And there's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand. An extraordinary
भाई इसने
scoreline.
गेम ही छोड़
And
दिया.
it's only half time.
भाई गेम नहीं छोड़. गेम से.
And so we're off again.
Shevchenko really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. And this is Torres. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Plays a sharp little ball here. So no flag here. And he's decent chance! Superb goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
नहीं हो रहा है क्या?
Madrid with the lead.
Yeah, I
क्रॉस नहीं हो रहा है क्या? और
there was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's a searching pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Azar. Azar! And over. Just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pull it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Torres. It's a promising position. In it comes. And out it comes again. And smartly reclaimed. Played back. Oh, great leap!
पता है ऑफसाइड है भाई, देख को तो खड़ा चुपचाप ऑफसाइड में.
Servette really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 27, Rapid Silver. Coming on the field, number 17, Ciro Immobile. Number 94, Talisca.
Can he get it through? Delivers with whip. That's going wide left. Robertson out towards the flank. Now it's Shevchenko. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cross flung in towards the middle.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Thuram. Maldini. And that will be
चल
it.
झांटू तोरेस गैंग तेरी माँ की चूत.
Have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Eto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Be able to catch today's match.
बस सीधा इसने कुछ देखा आना देखा ना वाह देखा तो रेडी कर दिया भाई बंदा.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
बंदे ने बोला चल भाई जो भी है हरा दूं भाई. सीधा रेडी कर दिया भाई.
And truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's...
There's the shot! And that was struck with genuine force. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness. Azar. Now De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that's definitely not his best. Played in by Eto. And he's taking no chances there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Azar.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And there's the shot!
नहीं भाई.
Hazard made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eto, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Can he get it through? Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries a shot!
अबे सेटअप के बच्चे भाई किधर मार रहा है तू?
And this is Shevchenko. Juke. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello brother
So neither side
Molgan
found a way through the
K3R, welcome to the stream. क्या हाल चाल?
But it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep
सीधा
going.
खेलना था
If
इसको,
it's not
सीधा
working,
खेलना था
don't
इसको.
try to fix it.
And it's Azar. And he plays one through.
भाई इट के बच्चे.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Eto! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And that was nowhere near his best.
लगा आ जाएगा ये.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Eto, and he's found a way past. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
नीचे जा, यही है तोरे.
Threads one in. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Azar. And this is Shevchenko. And he's got away from him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now that's well seen too. Seedorf. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shot. Eto!
ये तो गोल है भाई, ये तो गोल है भाई. रोको कोई भाई इसको.
Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Juve. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Time and again they are and that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, boy that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Eto, voted man of the match.
ये कैसे से चूतिया है भाई? एक दे दे तो क्या हो जाता तुम्हारा? क्या बिगड़ जाता भाई तुम्हारा? কোনো ডাকছে ওই ঘরে না না ওই ঘরে ওই ঘরেই আছে দেখ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he is deftly away. Azar. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal. Makaleli. Xavi wins the duel this time. And Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. No, just not quite.
And not just close, agonizingly close.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Azar, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal, and he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pass somewhat off target. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Baresi cuts it out. Yamal is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Shevchenko. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great chance! And he looked every
भाई
bit
पूरा
good.
छूटा बंदा है
Oh,
भाई.
he's really looking like he's on the very top
इजी
of his
कॉल
game
मार
here.
सकता था भाई वो.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good spread. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now who's going to be first to this? That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Madrid really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Yaya Toure. And it's Eto. Driving on and... Eto!
भाई लो स्कीमर.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, lovely! And he's there to get it away. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eto. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Hazard. It's Hazard!
Oh, bhai.
Done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Seedorf. And here's Hazard. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
अबे कैंसिल क्यों नहीं किया गांडू ने?
Keep it. Just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Eto is flagged offside. That's an imaginative pass. Eto providing an outlet on that flank.
Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Silvestre. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Makaleli. That's Beckham. 5 minutes left on the clock. Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come loose. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The end of the game.
The end of the game. इसका भी टफ था, ये भी अपने टफ था, अच्छा खेल रहा था ये भी. Skill training. Chop turn. देखो चॉप टर्न इतना पसंद है नहीं. डबल टच को आ जाओ भाई प्लीज. अरे तेरी माँ की. चलो भाई आज के लिए इतना ही, ठीक है। मेरे को जिम भी जाना है, रात को आके पबजी खेलते हैं, ठीक है। चलो भैया, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट, सी यू। गुड नाइट नहीं है, ठीक है, रात को आके पबजी खेलना है। मिलते हैं न्यू स्ट्रीम पे रात को, ठीक है। बाय बाय आज के लिए, आज के लिए नहीं, आज अभी के लिए बाय बाय, ठीक है।